Hey everyone, it's CR7 here, and welcome to this week's post-race thoughts and recap video. And I have my race notes with me. It's 2 pages, because today was pretty eventful, unlike last year. Last year had more cautions. I think this race had fewer cautions than last year's event. So anyways, we're going to start with the green flag pit stops that occurred around lap 38. And then our first caution of the day was for Austin Dillon, who crashed in turn 3 due to a right rear tire coming off of the car, and that put him out of the race. The wheel wasn't tight, so then the restart at lap 49, and then I think right after Alex Bowman and Eric Almirola spin in turns 1 and 2, but make slight contact at the end of their spins. I think both of them get out of it okay. Then at lap 54 was the second restart of the day, and Todd Gilliland has a wheel come off as well, which was the second loose wheel. I think there was only 2 in this race. The same predicament with Austin Dillon. Unfortunate for Todd Gilliland. He was driving the 51 car for Wickware Racing, opposed to the 38 which Zane Smith was driving. So lap 59 was the next restart, and then Kyle Busch spins and hits the turn 1 wall really hard. After he said that his car wasn't driving right, and then it led to him DNFing out of the race. And then on pit road, Ty Gibbs makes contact with Denny Hamlin on pit road after Hamlin pulled out, and I'm guessing Gibbs didn't see him, but Gibbs went behind the wall and out of the race, because I do believe he had steering issues. And Hamlin's car had some passenger side damage, but he decided not to repair it. Didn't put any tape on it. And then it was a 1-lap shootout to decide stage 1, and Tyler Reddick took the stage win. And a little accident after the green and white checkered flag was Truex getting spun after after Larson checked up in front of them, causing everyone to hit the brakes. I think it was off the bumper of Keselowski that Truex got spun off of, if I'm not mistaken. So anyways, stage 2 begins at lap 87, and Corey LaJoie spins entering the backstretch and hits the wall. He continued on, I do believe. And then a restart at lap 119, which ran green all the way to the end of stage 2, and Kyle Larson took the stage win. And then the final stage begins at lap 172, and then around 59 laps to go, more green flag pit stops happen. And then after that cycle begins, Daniel Suarez comes in a little too hot and spins at the entrance to pit road, and that brings out a caution after he can't get it back going. Then a restart with 53 laps to go. Excuse me, I read that wrong. Go to my second page. Sometimes my prints print out in 2 pages. And then off of turn 4, this did not bring out a caution, which was for Carson Hocevar. He got into the wall slightly. I didn't bring out a caution. He kept it going. Then J.J. Yaley crashes, I think on the backstretch, if I'm not mistaken, which brought out the caution that time. Then restart with 20 laps to go. I think on the front row was Kyle Larson and Bubba Wallace. And then Larson got loose under Wallace, and he spun and crashed into the wall, which resulted him out of the race. I think if you look on the video, I think Larson gets arrow loose under him, I think. I don't think the 2 made contact entering turn 1, at least from what I saw. Then restart with 13 laps to go, and then a crash happened on the front stretch. It all started when Tyler Reddick went up into the turn 4 wall, collecting Ryan Blaney, Eric Jones, AJ Allmendinger, Austin Cindric, Ryan Preece, Daniel Suarez, and Zane Smith. Those, if I did miss any cars that were involved in this one, I apologize in advance. Then restart with 6 laps to go, and William Byron comes out on top and wins Texas. and picks up Hendrick Motorsports' historic 300th win for the race team. So congratulations to William Byron for reaching that milestone. I thought it was going to be Kyle Larson, but Larson unfortunately DNF'd out of the race. So, put my race notes over there. Now to my personal thoughts on the race. Usually, Texas is my least favorite track on the schedule. I'm guessing ever since the reconfiguration of the track, the racing has been meh. But today, we got some wild restarts on it and some accidents and whatnot. I'm not sure what to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm guessing a 7 out of 10, I do believe. I don't know, but this race was all right, and I guess in my terms, it was okay. But usually the racing at Texas, ever since the configuration, has not been very good, according to most fans. So anyways, that'll cap off this post-race thoughts and recap video. Make sure to stay tuned next week for a double feature featuring the truck race at Talladega as well as the NASCAR Cup race at Talladega as well. Those two races are going to be pretty crazy. I'll do a post-race thoughts and recap video on those two, the Craftsman Truck Series race there and also the Cup Series race. No Xfinity race this year due to the Chicago Street Race taking up that spot. So anyways, that'll do it. Make sure to stay tuned throughout the week for some diecast reviews that I've pre-recorded. And also next weekend for the post-race thoughts and recap double feature, one on Saturday and Sunday. So that'll do it for this video. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.